It's the Joel Shit Show, featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. That sound you hear is the rain. It is raining very hard. I don't know if it's ever rained this hard while I've done an episode before. It is not safe to drive. It is also not safe to do an episode, which means that the two cancel out, and it is safe to do an episode. And so that's what I'm going to do. I am in the car, and I'm going to drive to Redwood City, and we'll see how this goes. If nothing else, you can say, I remember the episode of the Joel Shit Show featuring Joel Shit when it was raining, and it gets better because I'm probably going to have to get gas too. Hopefully that can wait. Now, the storm is passing through right now, so when I leave work at the end of the day, it will be sunny and probably fine. So I just got to make it to work and everything will be hunky-dory. Can't see the road. I have no idea where the lane markings are, but I'm going to guess that I'm in the right side of the road. There's not that much traffic out. The weatherman said that the traffic, or that the storm would pass through by 7:30, so I think a lot of people are going to say, well, I'm going to leave for work at 8 o'clock then, because then there won't be any rain. The problem is, everyone else is going to think that too. I think I'm better off leaving and messing with the rain than with other people. You can kind of predict the weather. Other drivers, not so much. It's kind of funny though, because normally, I don't have the air on, the fan on in the car when I do an episode because of that background noise. It makes it hard to hear me. Well, guess what? It's probably really hard to hear me right now because of the rain, which is even louder than the fan ever is. So, I don't know what to tell you. Except that person better not pull in front of me. Oh, he didn't. It's a great day for getting in an accident. That's what I say. Now, I worry that these two people in front of me are going to get on the freeway too, and I'm going to be stuck behind them. But there's not much I can really do about that. As far as yesterday goes, I watched the San Jose Sharks play the Calgary Flames, and they won 9-1. They scored many goals. 8 different Sharks scored. In fact, 8 different Sharks scored until Danny Heatley scored a second time to make it 9-1. He ruined the thing where all the different Sharks had one goal. 14 of the 18 Sharks had at least 1 point. Scott Nickel, I believe, had a goal and 2 assists. It was just a very exciting game. And of course, because San Jose Sharks fans are San Jose Sharks fans, after they scored a goal to make it 9-1, the fans started chanting, "We want 10! We want 10!" And of course the Sharks didn't score 10. Not for lack of trying though, and Calgary got hit with the phantom high sticking call that drew blood. It was actually from the teammate of the Shark that got high stuck. Probably high sticked, let's not be ridiculous here. So what that means is that they had a 4-minute minor instead of a double minor instead of a 2-minute minor, because when there's blood it's automatically 4 minutes. Okay, you wait there, I wait here, and the metering light says green. Okay, that was easy. You know, traffic's not that bad. So, so with 3:22 left, the Sharks had a 4-minute double minor, so they pretty much were going to have a power play for the rest of the game unless they scored right away or scored twice later on, and they didn't score again. They had some good opportunities. And, oh boy, hello tow truck driver. You almost opened your door right onto me. Now that's the job right there. But tow truck drivers make a lot of money, but it doesn't make it any more fun. Now I love to drive 65 no matter what. It's the cruise control game, but even I will not do that today. I think the last time I've driven in rain like this was when I was in Seattle 3 years ago. I went to Seattle because Marianne Pillsbury and the Jolines were playing at Lady Fest in Seattle, and then they were playing together in Portland the next night. And I said, wow, I can see them both twice? Okay. And I begged the Jolines to stay and watch Marianne Pillsbury, but it was a work night or a school night, and they had to leave, and it was very sad. Oh, I can't believe I'm braking on this turn that I normally take at 65, the guy who taught me how to drive showed me he could take it at 75. However, there's also a chance for standing water up ahead, so I'm only going to go 45. This safety is going to kill me, I tell you what. It's going to ruin all my averages. It's like Vladimir Guerrero always says, when he faces a knuckleball pitcher, he doesn't try to adjust the swing to hit him, because then it'll mess up his swing for the next day when he faces a normal pitcher again. So Texas Rangers play the Boston Red Sox. You better bench Vladimir Guerrero if Tim Wakefield's starting, because he's not even going to try to make an adjustment to that guy. There's your fantasy baseball tip for the day. Perfect, you know, when it's raining in the middle of January to get a fantasy baseball tip. Alright, how are we going to do this? We all got to get over. It's a great day to be an asshole. Let's see how much of an asshole we all want to be. Oh, look at that. You're actually very nice. Almost stupid nice, really. Now you're going about 30 miles an hour. The people behind you really hate you. So the traffic is heavy, but it's only heavy because of the rain. There's really not a lot of cars on the road. It's just the capacity is much lower on 280. Oh, maybe I should have stayed in that lane. This is really hard to do while doing an episode. I'm just saying. It's quite the challenge. Although once you get going, it is what it is. So the Sharks won. That was exciting. The Golden State Warriors played earlier in the day, and I didn't even know they were playing in the daytime. They played the Chicago Bulls, and they won, like, I don't know, 114-90 something. Oh, my God. That guy... Well, we're going to do this then. If you want to be dangerous, I'll be dangerous. Thanks a lot, Dick. So this guy, like, cut off... Well, he would have cut me off if I hadn't changed lanes, but... You know, he didn't have a signal on. That's the definition of a cutoff. You can't cut someone off if you use your signal. It's just an unsafe lane change. Oh, look at this. Alright, then maybe I don't... Oh, there's an accident. We all have to look. Let's all look at the accident, because we're all fucking douchebags and we've never seen an accident before. Okay, we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this, and then we're going to go over here, and we're not going to look at the accident. We're going to follow the car in front of us. Here, you look at the accident. Isn't that exciting? I hope you enjoyed that. You get to be the douchebag. I'm not the douchebag. Why do people have to slow down and look at an accident like they've never seen one? Especially when it's dark out. You can't see anything anyway. What's the fucking point? Maybe you're on the road because you're going to work or something else. You aren't really on the road so you can look at the accident. So anyway, if you see a news report today about a big storm in California, this is it. This is it right here. Live, local, late breaking, and all those other things. It's actually a pretty good-sized storm stretching from one end of California to the other. That's about 800 miles. You don't normally see a storm like that hit California square. You know, usually they brush the northern part of the state, very rarely the southern part of the state. Southern California doesn't get a lot of rain. Los Angeles was a desert. I guess it still is. Okay, you're slowing down. Alright, I'm overreactive. Okay, now we're all slowing down. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to wait here. So anyway, I think that's enough. That's all the time we have for today. Visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email joel@joelshitshow.com.